Hi, my name is Ryan Andrew, for those of you who are viewing this. And today I'm going to be doing a reflection on the CE 300 course, more specifically over the conation that we did. Conation comes from the Latin word conatus, which means the innate or like the natural instinct of a person. Or not of a person, but yeah. Um, Anyways, so the way that we measure the conation for this course is we all, as the students, took the Colby A test. What this test did is it went through a series of questions and asked you how you would respond to a situation. After you completed the lengthy test, a score was spat out at you. Some numbers, mine specifically, were 8434. What these numbers represent is four different categories. You have fact finding, follow through, quick start, and implementer. Just a quick recap. We have for fact finding, a high score is going to represent somebody who needs to know everything and anything about the situation. Those it's For those who score lower, there's not really a need, a driving need to know every single fact and every single detail. This is somebody who is able to, have a conversation about the presidents and not need to know every single president that was or who died, that kind of information. Whereas somebody that has a 10 in fact finding is going to want to know every single thing like that. Next, we have the follow through. Somebody in follow through who scores high lives a very structured life. They like to follow things by the rule, go by their schedules, have everything planned out for their days. Whereas somebody who has a lower follow through is going to be somebody who's a little bit more easygoing, going with the flow, not necessarily planning out their day ahead of them. And next we have quick start. Somebody who is high in quick start is going to be somebody who is able to be okay and want to do a situation where there's a high risk but a high reward at the same time. Somebody who's low in quick start is going to be somebody who just tries the true and trusted, those the route that will get you there the safest, no complications. And lastly, that leaves us with implementer. A person who scores high in implementer is going to be somebody who likes to deal with physical models. They have that they need to see how everything is built, how it goes together in a three-dimensional space. Whereas somebody who scores pretty low in implementer, they're fine with just reading about it and seeing the tables and numbers. The thing that I like the most about this Conative score and doing the Colby A is that I got to learn personally how I work. I found that I'm extremely high in fact finding, so I like to know everything there is to know about something when I'm learning about it. And this is true when I was studying for structures. I just needed to know how it was working, not just how to do the formulas, but why the formulas were there and what they did and how they became. And what's really interesting is that there is no negative score. Nothing you get is bad. There's only positive things that can come from these scores. And that is because once you learn how you work, you are able to apply yourself in a much better way where you can affect your team and build upon each other. And this is what I liked about CE 300. Seeger pointed out to us that for the tech reports that we should get into a group of people with contrasting connotation scores or conation scores. And I thought this really helped because when we started the project, I could clearly see the higher quick start, the higher implementer, and the higher follow through, and how they affected us in a positive manner. Whereas me being lower, I was able to stop them from going too crazy with the quick start, or too much with the implementer, or too much with the follow through, and vice versa with my high fact finding. They were able to bring me back down to reality, so I wasn't just searching up everything. And this is extremely important in the business world. And I even at work, one of my coworkers mentioned the Colby scores, which I thought was very interesting. Overall, this was definitely my favorite part about the CE 300 course, and it definitely helped me learn a lot about myself. Thank you.